Be a good one. You just saw J. Perez. Player with about 300 less MMR than Inspired gives Starbuck a little bit of trouble on this very map and this very matchup. Saw Fish earlier showing us how it's done with the rifle caster on this map, this very matchup. So let's see. Let's see. This is a great matchup. It's a great matchup. Human versus Orc is great. Second only to, you guessed it, Undead versus Human. Okay, lab pull. And a third farm and a tower. Priority on level 3 Archmage. Starbuck. No fast tech. Grunt opener, actually. There's so many different openers that Orc can do, and these days I'm kind of confused as to what counters what counters what counters what. But I do know Inspired's goal here is to get level 3 Archmage ASAP. And I do know that Starbuck ideally would like to stop that. Simple enough for you. A lot of nice items to be found here. And that is kind of one of them. But he would have preferred a consumable. Greater heal, probably the best. One peasant down to the creeps. A lot of players would have gone for that surround there, but obviously it wouldn't have done a thing other than lose him like 5 more peasants and probably lose him the game. So 1 peasant, but no experience given so far. 2 peasants is acceptable. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. With J. Perez, he came back to defend his peasants, but what's the point? You already have an Arcane Tower up. 2 peasants go down, but what do you know? Inspired is already in position to keep on creeping. Note, he didn't finish the entire lab, but he has lots of creeps nearby to just call militia and split creep with. So this is the ultimatum you give the Orc player in this situation. Do you follow me down to my green camp, or do you chase and get those 2 peasant kills that Starbuck just got? Starbuck chose to get the peasant kills. Oh my god, a Scroll the Beast and a semi-surround. Wait a second, Inspired. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a choice to use the Scroll the Beast here. One more auto attack. Doesn't get it. Oh no, he needed to force that TP there. But he should be able to get it. Wait a second. He needed to force that TP. Oh, it's a disaster if he doesn't do it. Because now he's used so much time, he's used so much health on his Archmage. Actually, he's going for an expansion, though. Okay, this actually works out for Inspired. Honestly, though, you gotta respect that Scroll the Beast usage. So many players, that's sort of the meme. You just hold on to it and never use it. You know, how often do you see people use it with 2 footmen and a water elemental? Right? You gotta respect it. Archmage very close to level 3. Forces a TP because the critter? Was it because of the frog? Oh my god. Sometimes we like frogs here. In this case, we don't Ring of Regen as well. A lot of things going Inspired's way here. But TC, on the way. Spirit Lodge, Bestiary. Critter greater than Scroll the Beast, true. And the Farseer using so much time to heal up. This expansion is going to come up. There's no 2 ways around that. So we got a game on our hands. Could definitely see some peasants getting killed here, despite the Farseer's presence being lacking. Look at the grunt. I like that. So the peasants can't go around this way. Farseer, I have to imagine he's going to pick up Staff of Teleportation. We can see him still at the fountain, though. 1 peasant goes down, 2 peasant goes down. Big difference, obviously. Getting those couple of kills to slow down this expo. Especially when you're so ahead in tech as Starbuck is. Is he gonna actually go into the main base? No, there's nothing to be done in the main base, really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, grunts go back. DC starts to creep. Farseer continues to be annoying. Arcane Tower, 80% done. But even if he gets 1 peasant here, this move was worth it, and it already is. Really nicely done from Starbuck. In the meantime, the TC's creeping up, and the Farseer just creates a lot of space. Even if he, like, whoopsies, gets surrounded, something like that, it's a level 1 Farseer.
The town is under siege.
It's all good. Another peasant died.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. Such a good job by Starbuck to not allow the expansion just to be like for free. Just like, oh, you know, you power build it with 5 peasants. You get it for free. That makes a huge difference just slowing it down that, you know, those maybe 30 seconds, getting those 3-4 peasant kills. It really makes a difference of Inspired being at 70 supply at 11 minutes or not even being teched by 7 minutes. Oh, high ground vision was given up there for a second. Inspired just trying to make space right now, realizing he's at a vulnerable window in this game. Yeah, Inspired needs to sort of stay on this side of the map because he can't allow, 1, Starbuck to pressure his expansion, but 2, he can't allow Starbuck to creep this and start counter-expanding. Those are 2 things that Inspired wants to avoid. Trying to creep while defending. Got 1 salve to heal up his TC after this. Farseer gets level 2, which is nice. Chain Lightning, of course. Again, spiked barricades. Really nice. DC's gonna have to come back, though, with a greater mana from the lab. But Inspired sees the army and runs away. Heal salve gonna get cancelled. There's 2 more, though, where that came from. Ooh, Footman coming around. Wait a second. Oh, no. Oh. Wow, he gets the Farseer level 2 kill. That is not something that you can really allow to happen at this timing. Inspired finds his window, and now he's teching. Now he's getting a second barracks up. Now his expansion is obviously secure in terms of SimCity. TP out. Little over aggro. Get a little excited there. And shop is pretty much on time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Peck is done in 5 seconds, so if he wanted to wait around for a TP, he could, but doesn't really have the gold currently, actually, Inspired. Not with a ton in the bank. There's the expansion. See, this just shows how big of a deal that TP was. That little just overzealous move from Inspired. Hitting the Archmage, caught out of position. Now, Starbuck can clear the expansion. And obviously counter-expand, which is why I stressed the importance earlier of Inspired staying on this side of the map. Sapper to kill a shop, okay. Let him cook.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blood Mage second, Arcane Sanctum on the way. Level 4 TC. This is a thing in the Orc's position in these sorts of games. You may be behind economically, you may take some damage, you may lose your Farseer twice, but you're always going to be ahead in levels. Tapper. Oh. Couple farms. Actually, a couple farms at a weird timing where you want to be, you know, breaking upkeep ASAP and killing the altar before the Blood Mage comes out. Not a bad maneuver at all, Magoober. But there's counter pressure going on. If Starbuck had Shockwave, he could probably kill this base, but he's going to have to come back eventually. Panda now. Oh, and my Breath of Fire is bugged. What do you know? Panda's immediately dead. Expansion was cancelled, by the way. By probably a split water elemental. Bard has to be careful not to be over aggro with the Archmage.
A town is under siege.
Footmen continue to pressure, but there's not much left.
A player's forces are under attack.
Delta gonna come up. Panda will be back. Starbuck backing up, but again, experience. Getting a lot of experience here. Panda's still 1.0. That's the difference maker, despite the economic edge that Inspired's had the whole game. Ooh, some free footmen. More experience. Panda's going to be out soon, but there's not really much to creep for him until the army grows. TC getting closer to level 5. And this is Rifle Caster currently. TC level 5 absolutely destroys Rifle Caster. Scouts the Expo realizing there's probably nothing he can do there. So we continue creeping.
Forces are under attack.
Expansion. He's going to come up. Inspired should be able to pull ahead in supply and then maybe find a timing. But ideally he'd also like to get level 3 Panda before said timing. It's not going to be possible, I don't think, with the creeps remaining on the map. He's going to have to at least get a red. And even then, he's not going to be level 3 Panda, I don't think. Blizzard Retrain not even going to be that good because he doesn't have a breaker frontline. But he's not going to go for it yet, just double heal scroll. In the meantime, TC's going to be 5, Farsu's going to be 3. Inspired has to get this red, and he pretty much has to solo creep it with the Panda. Although he's close to level 4 Archmage, so he might not want to. Expo's up, but not fully mining yet. Oh, I should change that caster command here, I'll do that. Mage Boy, casters. Is that how I do it? Militia being preemptively called. Bring the Archmagi. At least the Panda got 2. Haze is going to make a big difference. But this is not the fight you want. Yeah, TP out. Very, very nice TP. Sorry about the bugged Breath of Fire. It just sort of happens, and there's no way of knowing when it happens. Oh, Shaman! Okay. This Fountain Heal is going to be very nice. Look at this. Look at the healing. Oh, you love to see it. Inspired immediately going for the next red camp. Doesn't have another TP though. Should definitely buy one. Unfortunately, he kind of has to. But he's going to get that TC, or that rather that Panda 3. The TC has some horrifying items. All the militia being called. Fire. 67 supply against 64. Starbuck has managed to keep up in supply. See, if the expansion of Starbuck is delayed another, say, 30 seconds to a minute, all of a sudden Inspired 67 supply and Starbuck can't break upkeep yet. But because Starbuck got his expo up relatively on time, now the hero level should just be able to carry him. Ooh, so close to catching those reinforcements. That is 12 supply that could have been killed by these raiders. We might catch a rifle. But Inspired's probably going to try and defend it. Starbuck even ahead in supply now. Double heal scroll for both as well. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yep. And you know what? There's a lot more stomps as well. Here we go. Here's another one. Yeah, nice game from Starbuck. It got him to this point where he has a hero level advantage, and this is what a hero level advantage does for you. And that is game over. Although some units have actually been killed, the supply is still even. Somehow. This fight could have not gone worse for Inspired, but he's getting some kills himself, but yeah, it's still... Inspired's still losing everything here. Absolutely everything. And there's no TP out. Wanted to go for Blood Mage, GG. And that's 1-0 for Starbuck. Nice game one. One zero. Yeah, that first stomp. Holy hell. But honestly, that's what happens when it's level 5 TC against Riflecaster. And that's, you know, how, it's like I'm balding. Yeah, my hair's tied back like this. Looks like I'm balding. Maybe I am balding. Am I going bald? That's alright. Who cares? Every time the TC gets 5 against Riflecaster, this tends to happen. And that was Starbuck's goal, obviously, to control the map, to win the exchanges in terms of experience. And even if he's down economically, eventually he'll be able to catch up in supply, and then the TC will carry him. What can you even do to fix the Breath of Fire? I need to literally restart my computer to fix it, unfortunately. But we shouldn't see too much Panda. Well, actually, Kevin is in the semifinals. And he's going to be up against probably a human player. Well, definitely a human player, because either Starbuck will race human or Inspired is human. So we might see some more Breaths of Fire that are missing today. But yeah, you actually need to restart your computer. How cool is that, guys? This bug has been around since I played this game. That Motorhead guy? I've been getting Lemmy a lot recently, actually. I prefer the Hawkwind guy, though, actually. Thank you. Turtle Rock is going to be map number 2. I'm just taking a minute. Oh, by the way, guys, there is a Matcherino which you can contribute to the prize pool if you'd like. I'll link it in the chat. I should set up a MooBot command, but I'll just link it in the chat for now. If you'd like to contribute to the prize pool, you can. You would like to. Obviously, this money this week is not going straight into Happy's pocket, so that's, if anything, that's a reason to contribute. You know, give these other players in Europe some incentive to play, you know? It's a great cast. Thanks for watching. Boss Crow's Crossbow. Yeah, Starbuck is ready. Oh, Starbuck's playing human now. Wait, can you do that? You guys switch races mid. Can you do that? Is that allowed? Blackbeard from One Piece cosplay. I haven't seen that. But my roommates are weebs, so I can ask them about that. See what they think. By the way, that panda had double ring Arc Magi last game. Didn't point that out, but that's pretty wicked. Okay, now he's Orc. Okay, he misclicked. He is playing Orc. You can't switch race mid-series. Not allowed. It's not allowed. That's why random exists. Didn't tell us about it? If I could remember, I will. Whoopsie doopsie. Or is it a fumbly bumbly? Last week we figured out what the difference between a whoopsie doopsie and a fumbly bumbly was, didn't we? Happy even participating today. Happy won last week, so he's qualified already for the finals at the end of the month. on the 26th. So he will not be playing this week, and he will not be playing next week, but he will be playing on the 26th in the finals, as will the winner of today's cup and next week's cup, which is going to be either Hawk, Kevin, one of these two, Sheik, or Anima will be the winner of this cup, because we have our 2 semifinalists and 4 quarterfinalists currently. Loading. Yeah, inspired almost 2300 MMR. Starbucks ORC 2200, just over 2200. Okay, here we go. Game number 2. 1-0, obviously. Starbuck. This game was pretty good. Pretty good. Cool to see some new names in Ways of Starbuck. And some different styles. I don't think. I mean, if the first spot gets points, they don't really matter. It's probably just there just because, unless there's gonna be like an end of year tournament with the most points. You know what I mean? Then first place would count. Maybe it might be just to keep track of what everyone's points are in total, just in case there's like a 200th cup finals where we invite like 8 to 16 people, something like that. Maybe that could be why, but I don't actually know. Hexios give less experience when killed. No, they do not. But if a hero is hexed, they don't gain experience well hexed, which is actually very, very important sometimes. You can deny experience on like secondary heroes with hex. Say you're about to lose like your level 3 Blade Master, and you don't want him to get experience on like his Panda or something, because it's like level 2.7, you hex his Panda, and then all the experience goes to like the Keeper of the Grove, if we're thinking like Orc versus Night Elf, something like that. That's a weird example, but you know what I'm saying. Interesting burrow positioning. This would not stop Footman from being here. Fired from Uzbekistan? Yes, correct.
A town is under siege.
Alright. Slippers. Bring us superiority. Carson Lamy Night Elf so much he knows all that kinds of stuff. Exactly. No, I've just been forced to go hex so many times against Night Elf because they're hiding 6 APs outside my base on every map. And I know how to use hex against Night Elf now. Laws as well. CORSAIR plus 7 damage already. Not too bad. Camp's so annoying to creep with human because they have a spiked carapace. You just take a little bit of damage on all your footmen. 2 Archmage. The Turtle Rock's slightly different nowadays than it used to be. Most notably, no wards at the shop. No heal wards at the red camps any longer. Alright. Nothing really happening here. Just chilling. Spiked barricades. Starbuck, big fan of that, and I am as well. Ooh, nice wolf positioning to catch the Archmage, not allow any trickery to go down. The footmen move all the way back. Do have defend. This is looking like 2 Sanctum casters. It definitely is, because there's no blacksmith yet. Out of Inspired. Maybe even Beastmaster second. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say Beastmaster second. Alright, hold me to it. Hold me to it. That lumber mill even suggests a tier 3 tech, actually.
Forces are under attack.
Let's see. But also Turtle Rock, not the best map for just lumber mining in general. Lumber harvesting, I suppose. So that lumber mill just could be a Turtle Rock thing. Nice shop cancel here. Both sort of posturing on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 coming up. Inspired going towards the tavern. He's not yet. That could be an altar hero. Obviously, the point of a tavern hero is to get it immediately. Yeah, it might just be... We could be seeing tier 3 tech. So, let's see. There is defend, so Inspired actually going to staff over to the red camp. Single sanctum, double sanctum. Okay, no tier 3 tech. Nothing too crazy going on, actually. It might just be going Mountain King. And playing sanctums. Obviously, he's not building his hero yet, because solo experience on the Archmage, plus 15% experience here. Because he hasn't started a secondary hero yet. Which might mean he even gets level 3 off this camp. Yep, now we can start a second hero.
Player's forces are under attack.
See, starts the Mountain King after he guarantees gets level 3. Liking what I'm seeing from Inspire, but in the meantime, obviously Starbuck has just been power creeping. So yes, Inspired has been a little tricky, but Starbuck has just been saying, screw it, I'm just gonna creep. Probably going to see Stomp here to defend his tier 2. He needs to stomp the Water Elemental, but note how he's spreading the Footman away from the Water Elemental so that he cannot deny this cancel. Oh, actually, Shockwave. Note, Spiked Barricades also works on constructing buildings. Another reason why it's so damn good. 3 Footmen for a Bestiary cancel. I'm afraid is not worth it. You get less experience just by having another hero being trained, yes. Because you get bonus experience by being tier 2, and you get bonus experience by being tier 3. And if you have a solo hero, that solo hero gets all the bonus experience. Then as soon as you train a second or a third hero, that bonus experience goes away. Which is why like solo Warden can be so strong and can get level 10 so quickly, because you're getting bonus experience from tier 2 and tier 3. Definitely not a better army for Inspired, but he does have Stormbolt, so he might be able to get a couple of kills. Maybe even a few kills. Down on the map. No, it has a Potion of Healing. Already used it, though. Use the Heal Scroll, too. That's ambitious. Oh, maybe not so ambitious. Almost saves it. Could have passed the Sap Teleportation. Both players losing a lot, but look at the supply. Starbuck is ahead here. Not without losses. TP so he doesn't lose every single peasant. Unfortunately, he doesn't clean up that grunt. Oh no, he's staffed out, so he is just going to lose every single peasant. Oh, he did TP, but he accidentally right-clicked to trees with the peasants. Oh, that's what happened. That was very confusing, but yeah. So he did Town Portal to save those peasants, but when peasants are mining, they obviously don't Town Portal, because if you TP in your base and your peasants are mining, you don't want them to all TP and stop mining. So there's a mechanic where if your peasants are right-clicked on a gold mine or right-clicked on a tree, if you Town Portal, they will not Town Portal with you. Same with ghouls. Same with a shredder. So he accidentally misclicked on one of these trees with these peasants, and they didn't Town Portal, so he lost every lumber peasant. Nearly. Bummer. Which is why I was confused. I was like, he's staffed out? He didn't TP out? He did TP. So even if the object to be mined is far away, yes. They just need to be issued to go mine.
A player's
And then they're
forces are
technically
under
mining. Oh my god. It's looking like Starbuck is moving on. He just crapped. He kept it simple. He just crapped. Okay, scroll the beast. Inspired, hoping that Starbuck overcommits here into the Mountain King. And you know what? Actually, okay, no, TP out preemptively. Nice play. Killing everything he can. Even gets the Sork and TP's out. Wouldn't be surprised to see an expansion. Yeah, there's the peon. He doesn't know this red camp is crapped, or else he probably would expand there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look at the supply. Oh, inspired. Nice awareness. Okay, just trying to get level 3, even using mana to do so.
Player's forces are under attack.
Expansion rebuilt. Not really going to be able to cancel it again. I like the shamans being split off just to purge a water elemental if it came up. To make that creeping near impossible. Well, he did make it impossible because the turtle's still there.
Player's forces are under attack.
Probably from this to the red camp we go. Oh, cancel again. Shaman. Normally Starbuck is good at leaving a shaman here to stop this sort of a play, but Inspired finds a cancel again. And if this goes into a creeping war, the Mountain King could easily catch up in levels. And Inspired could catch up in supply. And get a red camp at least. Well, it's going to be tough to get the red camp, I'll be honest with you. He's going to need to staff back the Archmage to do so. Yeah. But not 100% lost for Inspired yet. 100%, I say. About 90% lost, but not 100%. All 4 consumables
Player's forces are under attack.
went to Starbuck. That translates to only a single greater mana, but he's going to get one other one. And the TC here. Another greater mana, why not? It's good on the Farseer for spammy chain lightnings. Actually, really good on the Farseer for spammy chain lightnings. Plus 12 from the red, by the way. He's going to find another Expo cancel, but Staff is on cooldown for another 20 seconds. What did Bucky get from that red? Probably Endurance Aura? Because he sold it. Or maybe Claws. I don't think he would have sold Claws plus 12 if Starbuck got them. But he was below upkeep, so maybe it was worth selling. Nice Expo cancel. Again from Inspired. This is what's been keeping him in the game, not allowing the Expo to get up. Still a red camp. He's actually going to get a red camp, and he's got a TP on the Mountain King. Inspired's making a lot of good plays here, but Starbuck has had enough of it. He's going to force the fight. Inspired needs to get this Mountain King healed up, and he needs to get this whole creep camp. Should even probably preemptively pull his peasants all the way back here. No, he didn't get the whole red. He needed that level 4 Mountain King. Okay, he's going to get the Raider because he TP'd early. $40 against 56 supply. Drop goes down, that means no more breakers, but he's got one queued up. Oh my god. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do against that Chain Lightning Shockwave. And GG, 2-0 for Starbuck, who moves into the semifinals to face Kevin, which is the match we're going to watch, because Hawk is playing Anima in the other semifinals. Yeah, just a lot of Starbuck games today, but I don't think anyone's complaining. Don't think anyone's complaining. 2-0.